So we're gonna get started actually just in a nice kneeling position. As you come into a kneeling pose, as long as your knees are comfortable. If your knees are not comfortable in kneeling, then go ahead and sit cross-legged. But if you're comfortable in a kneeling pose, place your palms one over the other. Does not matter which one is on top. Let the thumbs touch. So just kind of like that. So the palms rest in the lap, the shoulders drop down, let your eyes close here. And as we begin, just focus on your breath. Start to notice the inhalations, the exhalations. How the breath flows into the body. How it softly releases. Almost in a wave-like pattern. I want you to connect with that wave-like pattern to some of our opening movements today. Again, not worried too much about the exact shape of the pose, but just moving with the breath, flowing, finding some spaciousness. In a sense, connecting with ease and maybe even a playfulness. And today's class for me is dedicated towards the Off the Street Club, that club that helps kids have tutoring and after-school activities that we mentioned last week. If you'd like, you can set an intention for them with your practice, connecting it with the intention for yourself. And in this way, moving together towards a little bit more ease and playfulness, hope and possibility. Go ahead and blink the eyes open here and reach the arms out, around, and up. Stretch the fingertips up. And as you exhale, lean over to the right side. Get a nice side stretch. Press your right hand into the mat and spiral your gaze up towards the sky. And reaching all the way up. Touch the palms together, look up. On your exhale, let the left hand drop down, reaching the right arm over, gaze up, bring your head back a little bit. And inhale, reach the arms all the way up. Touch the palms together again, and this time as you exhale, slide the hands right in front of the heart. Pausing, take a breath in. Full open mouth exhale. Slide your hands forward here, coming into a child's pose. So toes together, knees spread wide. Let the arms stretch forward. You can come up onto the fingertips or press the hands down really actively so the arms start to lift up. As you breathe in, let your back body expand. As you breathe out, let the hips and shoulders soften a little. Again, big breath in to expand the back body. Open mouth exhale here. Walking your hands off the mat to the right side. Let your right hand be underneath your left hand as you press the left hip away. And then crawl through the center to the opposite side. Left hand underneath right hand, so just stacking hand on hand, press your right hip away. And then crawl your hands back to the center here, one full breath in child's pose. Let it go. And then glide your hands back. Let your knees come back together. Stand on your shins and reach your arms up here. Take a breath in. On your exhale, you're going to take your right leg to the side, turn your right toes forward, hands to your hips, reach your left arm up, and then glide your right hand down your leg. So little resistance as you press your right side body up, push your left hip to the side, gate pose. And then reach out and down to the left. Right arm goes up and over your ear. Another side stretch here. And then circle your right arm down, breathing out, breathing in and out as you go down, breathing in as your arm lifts up. A couple more times. You can take the circles at a pace that matches your breath. If this feels really good, continue with this movement. Otherwise, pause next time your right arm goes up. Lift your right leg. Find a little bit of balance. Bend your right knee and see if you can clasp hold of your right ankle. Start to kick the right foot back, lean your head back. Opening the front body, push stronger into the left hand. Good. Slowly release your right leg. Drop it back down and circle your right arm down. Find a child's pose for a moment. Stretching the arms forward. And then glide your hands back towards your heels, standing on your shins. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, hands come to hips. Take your left foot to the side. Left toe spiral forward. Hands are on your hips. Reach your right arm up. Leaning over to the left, glide your left hand down your leg. Use your left hand to push your left rib cage more up. Spiral your gaze up and underneath your right arm. Then slowly come up, reach both arms up, and then right hand down. Reach your left arm over, find the side stretch. Start to circle your left arm down, exhaling, inhaling, lifting. Again, matching the movement to the breath. Again, almost like a wave. The wave releases, the arm goes down. You breathe in, the wave increases, the arm goes up. If this feels good, continue with the movement, or option to leave your left arm up next time it rises. Reach your left leg up, find balance. You can stay here or bend your left knee, clasp hold of your left ankle and kick your foot back. Push strongly into your right hand. Maybe turn your gaze up towards the ceiling. Good. Release your left leg. Left arm spirals down. Child's pose again. Stretch the arms forward. Let the forehead drop down this time and just let it rock side to side. Good. Glide your hands back towards your heels. Knees together, stand on your shins. Inhale, reach up. As you exhale, cactus your arms to the side. Again, inhale, reach up. Exhale, sit back. 2 more times. Follow the pace of your own breath. Good. Let's do one more. Inhale, reaching up. Exhale, sitting back. Crisscross right arm over left. You can touch the backs of the hands together or crisscross at the wrist. Take a breath in. Then as you exhale, round. Bring your hands and arms down. Inhale, come up. Again, that wave-like motion. Exhale, round down. So almost similar to a cat-cow in a way. You're arching the back as you come up. You're rounding the back as you come down. Just get this added bonus of a shoulder stretch as you use the eagle arm variation. Do one more. Next time you come up, pause, release your hands down, sweep your fingertips down on the mat. Inhale, stand on your shins, reach the arms up. Exhale, sit back. A few more times. Find that rhythm to your breath. Inhale, reach. Exhale, sit back. Good, just a couple more. This time, sitting back, stay with your arms cactus to the side. Left arm crisscrosses over right. Either touch the backs of the hands together or crisscross at the wrist. Breathe in, lift. Breathe out, round down. And just continue to follow the up and down movement as you breathe in and as you breathe out. Maybe you can sense the back body opening a little bit more as you release down. Maybe one more. Pausing when you come up next time. Release your arms, swing the fingertips down, stand on your shins, inhale, reach up. As you exhale, you're gonna take your hands to your hips, gentle Ustrasana, Camel Pose. Just press the hips forward, lift your gaze. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1, and then as you exhale, reach your hands forward, come into your first down dog. First down dog, let it just be playful, exploratory, bending one knee at a time, shaking your head, maybe swaying your hips. Good. Start to steady yourself, root down through your hands and your feet strongly. Take a breath in and rock forward to plank. Hold your plank, gaze forward, push your heels back, take a deeper breath in, and then lower. You can use your knees if you like. As you come all the way down, glide your hands forward, Sphinx pose, elbows under shoulders, press your palms down, press your feet down. Feel your kneecaps lift up and your heart pull forward. Take a really big breath in. Open mouth, exhale. One more time like that. Big breath in. Open mouth, release. And then let your elbows splay out. Reach your hands behind you. Palms spiral up. Lift your legs and arms up. Pressing the pelvis down. See if you can stretch your heart forward here. Feel almost like a flying sensation as you just reach the heart forward. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Reach your hands by your low ribs. Tops of the feet down. Push into your hands, cobra, low or high, whatever feels appropriate for you. And then exhale, come back to child's pose. One more time, just gentle release of the back. And then make your way into down dog. Find a nice steady down dog. Good. Make sure that you're gazing right between your ankles or maybe between your shins or knees. Steady mind, steady body. Good. Bigger breath in here. Let it go. And then slowly rise to the toe tips. Exhale, bend the knees. You can walk or hop your feet to the top. Inhale to lift halfway. Look forward. Exhale, fold down. Wiggle your feet apart here so they're hips width distance apart. Hold on to opposite elbows. Start to bend your knees a little bit like you're going to come into chair pose. But instead, pull the belly in. Start to lift up. Keep holding onto your elbows and reach your arms all the way up overhead. So keeping those elbows, good. Reach over to the right side, push down more into your left foot, and then inhale, look up, exhale, switch sides. Nice side stretch, push down more into your right foot. And inhale, come up, reach your hands up, touch the palms together as you exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half lift here. You exhale, take just your fingertips down, step your left foot back, lower to your knee, reach the arms up, and on the exhale, cactus your arms. Inhale, straighten your right leg. Exhale, cactus your arms, bend. So finding that fluid movement. Inhale, straighten, push back a little. Exhale, and come down. Good. Couple more. reach the arms up, shift your hips back, flex your right toes, let your fingertips come down to the mat. Notice if your arms are forward or if they're back. There's no wrong, just notice. Start to push down into the fingertips. Try to pull the heart forward. Good. Bend your right knee. Start to walk the hands forward. And then step back into down dog. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Rock forward to plank pose. Strong in your plank. Good, and slowly lower down. Try to go as slow as you can. You can always use your knees if you need to. Inhale, lift your heart. Bhujangasana, cobra, or maybe up dog. Exhale back to down dog. One breath in. One breath out. And then rise to the tiptoes on the breath in. Bend the knees on the breath out. Travel to the top of the mat. Inhale to lift halfway. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up all the way, look up. This time as you exhale, reach over to the right. And come on all the way up and reach over to the left. And inhaling, looking up, touch the palms together. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, lift halfway here. Exhale, bring your hands down, step your right foot back, lower to that knee. Reach the arms up, take a breath in. As you exhale, cactus the arms. Good. Straighten your left leg, push up, arms reach. Exhale, sink into the lunge a little lower. And do that a few more times. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, just softly sink into it. Letting the heart stretch forward each time you sink the hips lower. Almost like you're opening up. Letting the heart space open. Maybe a soft smile comes across the face. Do one more. And then reach your fingertips up here, straightening your left leg. Stretch the fingertips down to the mat. Flex your left toes. Hands can be more forward or more back. Just be mindful that you keep the left toes flexed. Good. Opening up the back of that left leg. And slowly crawl the hands forward here, bending the left knee. Step back and find down dog. Take a breath in. On the exhale, you're going to rock forward to plank pose. And then lower down all the way. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra or up dog. Then exhale, back to downward facing. Right away, take your right leg high. Bend your knee and stack your hip here. Push evenly through your hands. Start to straighten your right leg. Breath in. Breath out. Tap your right knee to your right elbow. Good. Breath in. Reach your right leg up. Breath out, tap right knee to left elbow. And breathe in and reach the leg up. Breathe out, right knee comes towards your chin. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Step your right foot forward. Spiral your back heel down. Coming into warrior 1. So reach your arms up. Good. See if you can sink a little lower by energizing your back leg more. So like imagine your back leg is the driver. Take a bigger breath in. And then on the exhale, hands down. Step back, find your down dog. Breath in here. Breath out, rock forward to plank. And lower all the way down. Inhale, lift your heart, cobra, up dog. Exhale, take it back, downward facing dog. This time, take your left leg high, bend your knee and open your hip. Push down evenly through your hands. Good. On the inhale, straighten the left leg. On the exhale, tap your left knee to your left elbow. Your shoulders rock forward. Good. Inhale, take left leg up. Exhale, left knee towards right elbow. Inhale, take the leg up. Exhale, left knee comes towards your chin. Hold for 3. Look forward a little for 2, for one. Nice. Step the left foot forward, spiral the back heel down. You can always wiggle that left foot to the left a little to make it more comfortable as you come up to warrior one. Nice. Again, use your back leg as much as your front leg here. Try to turn your chest gently towards the left. Strong warrior one. Good. Deeper breath in. And on the exhale, lower the hands down. Step it back. This time, your choice to flow through vinyasa or just move right to down dog. Nice actions, you guys. Take a really big breath in. On the exhale, let your hands walk back towards your feet. Make peace fingers, so first two fingers and thumbs, wrap them around your big toes. Take a breath in, and on the exhale, bow down. Let your elbows splay to the side. Yeah, you can bend your knees if you need to, or if you want to. See how that feels. Good. On the inhale, look up, release your toes. Take your hands, slide them underneath your feet. So palms are pressing into the bottoms of your feet. Again, elbows will kind of splay to the side. Gorilla pose. You can keep the knees bent or legs straight. If legs are straight, flex your quads, belly in. Good. Take an inhale, release your hands one by one. On your exhale, bend your knees, come right into chair pose, reach the arms up. Good. On the exhale, swing your arms back, interlace your hands. Puff up your heart here and fold forward. Let your head drop down. Good. Bend your knees, chair pose, release your hands. Breathe in, look up. And breathe out, fold forward. Wiggle the feet as wide as the mat here. Bending your knees, toes are out, heels are on the mat. Lift your heart coming into Malasana. Now inhaling, rising up, reach your fingertips all the way up, open up, five-pointed star, maybe even arch your back. Exhale, touch the palms together, sink the hips down. Good, 3 more times. Follow the pace of your own breath. And if you can, just slow it down. Try to notice if you're moving faster than maybe to get it done with, or see if you can just move slowly, really noticing what's working here. It's more than just the legs, it's the back, it's a little bit of your core. Okay, let's do one more. Inhaling, rising all the way up. Again, a little arch in the back. You can even push the hips forward a little. Exhale, hands down. This time, as your hands come together, drop your right elbow down and sweep your right arm open, left arm up. Press your head back. A variation of Malasana, garland pose. Exhale, bring the hands back to the heart. Take a breath in. And on the breath out, dip your left arm down, sweep it open. Right arm reaches up, head leans back. Good. Come back to the center, palms touch, take a breath in. And breath out, hands reach down, wiggle your feet together. So knuckles of the big toes touch together at the back of the mat. Take a breath in, lift halfway. As you breathe out, walk your hands forward. So legs squeeze together. Step your right hand in towards the midline a little bit and roll to the outer right edge of your right foot. Lift your left arm up. So coming into Vashisasana, side plank. You can stack your left hand or stack your left foot on top of your right, or even lift your left leg up if you want. Good. Option here to step your left foot behind you. Keep that right leg straight. Press into your left foot. Wild thing pose. Good. It's like a little bit of a back bend. Good. Go ahead and look down at your right hand. Come back through side plank. then both hands down. Pause here. Take a breath. And then switching sides. Left hand steps in. Roll to the outer edge of your left foot. You can keep your right leg down for balance or step. Maybe reach that right leg up. And then maybe step the right foot behind your left leg. Yeah. Keep the left leg straight. Push into your right foot. Flatten the right foot. Yeah. And then that will help lift the hips. Good. Look down at your left hand. And then start to undo it. Squeeze the thighs together as you come back through plank pose. Step the feet apart and lower all the way down to your belly. Take a moment here. Reach your hands behind you. And inhale, pick everything up. Locust variation, arms swing behind you. Use your back body to lift your front body. Hands come down, feet come down. Inhale, push the chest up. Exhale, glide back to child's pose. Just pause here for a moment. Okay. Moving into a dolphin variation, bring the palms together, elbows down. Elbows no wider than shoulders. Karate chop the floor with your hands, lift your hips up, walk your feet in. Holding dolphin pose. Dolphin's a lot like down dog, but you just use your forearms instead of your hands. Good, try to press your chest back a little more, spiral the thighs in. Nice, walk the feet back, come into child's pose. Release your arms, let them relax. Okay, one more time, dolphin pose. Press the palms together, or if you know the variation of flattening the hands down, you can take that. Either one will work. Walking your feet in. Push down strongly into the forearms. Good. On a breath out, find child's pose. Release. On an inhale, sit up. Glide your hands back towards your shins here, towards your ankles. Reach your arms up. As you exhale, bring your hands right to heart space here. Just pause. I'm going to show you a variation you can use, possibly going into headstand if you want. So you can glide your hands forward. So watch first, interlacing the hands. I make like a goalpost with my thumbs. That gives space for the back of my head. So if you have headstand in your practice, you can go ahead and walk the feet in. And today I want you to just hug one knee in and then the other. Maybe both feet will come up. Maybe you lift all the way up. There's no need to lift all the way up. So just noticing what you want to play with today. Explore. You can repeat dolphin, or you can move into that headstand option. I'll talk you through it if you want. So either hold dolphin or interlace the fingers all the way to the webbing. Hug the elbows in. You can even just hold dolphin like that. Yeah, so more space in between the hands. Good, Catherine. Try not to kick up. Just draw one knee into the chest. That takes a lot of core work, actually. So walking your feet in, nice, Piper. Good. Elbows squeeze in. Take child's pose when you need to, when you want to. I'm going to give you a little bit more exploration time. Just a little. That's good. Yeah, Karina, yeah. There it is. Good. Nice, Daryl. Go ahead, come down, you guys, when you're ready. Take your time. Try to come slowly down with control. Good, Catherine. Knees towards the chest, and then stretch your arms forward or back, whichever way feels best. So your hands can go behind your back, or they can stay in front of you. Just one more breath. slowly ripple your spine up to table. Push up and back to down dog. Take your right leg high here. Breath in. Breath out. Bring your knee towards your chest. Look forward. Step right foot forward. Come into Crescent Lunge. Reach your arms up. And then cactus your arms out to the side. Inhale, reach up here. As you exhale, step your back foot in a little bit, shortening the stance. Bring your right thumb to your right hip crease. I'm going to turn so I can see you guys. So left toes are forward, right toes are directly straight. Pull that right hip back and then lower your left hand down. Keep pulling the right hip back. And then maybe twist your right arm up, coming into twisted triangle. If you'd like more sensation, stack your left hand on top of your right foot or maybe even across your right foot. Yeah. Good. On the exhale, unwind, both hands down just for a moment. Come to the ball of the back foot. Step your left foot forward. Bend your knees. Reach your arms up, chair pose. Stay in this chair pose. Shift your weight into your left foot. Reach your right knee up and then cross it over your left thigh. Cactus the arms. Good. Focus. And then crisscross, left arm on top of right. Eagle pose. Good. Steady. Squeeze the arms together, squeeze the thighs together. Nice job, everyone. Lift your right leg up. Try to keep eagle arms as you kick your right leg back. Good. Focus. Stretch the fingertips forward. Warrior 3 with eagle arms just for a moment. And then release that back leg down. Nice work. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands down. Make your way back to down dog. You can move through the vinyasa or you can just skip it and go right to down dog. That was good. Okay, take one more breath here. And then inhale, left leg goes up. As you exhale, bring your left knee towards your chest, push into your hands, a little strength. Step forward. Reach the arms up, crescent lunge. Exhale, sink into it a little bit more. Puff the heart up. Good. Reach the arms up here. And then exhale, back foot steps in. Right toes are in towards the right hand corner of the mat. Take your left thumb to your left hip crease. Pull it back as your right hand reaches up. And then come down. So left leg is straight. Pull that left hip back. Heart reaches forward. This is already twisted triangle. If you want more sensation, reach your left arm up. Maybe cross your right hand over your foot, your left foot. Yeah. Good. Try to keep pulling the heart forward. That's nice. Soften the right shoulder, Catherine. Yeah, soften the right shoulder. Head up a little bit, Daryl. Nice. Good. On the exhale, undo it. Bring both hands down. Look down and in front of you, step your right foot up to meet the left. Wiggle the feet so they're hips width distance. Bend your knees. Reach the arms up, chair pose. Good. Shift your weight into your right leg. Cross your left leg over your right. Squeeze the thighs together here. Cactus your arms. Good job. And then crisscross right elbow over left. Eagle arms. You can press the backs of the hands together across at the wrists. And then try to sink your hips a little lower. Reach your fingertips a little higher. Notice if your jaw is clenching. Let it go. Good. Start to undo the legs. Straighten your right leg a little, not all the way, just a little, as you unhook your left leg, kick the left leg back. You might need to tap the toes down and back. That's okay. Eagle arms, warrior 3 is hard. Yes. And then step back. Reach the arms up as you release. And exhale, hands down. Find your way back to down dog. You can move through the flow, or you can just let it go. Good. 5 breaths, down dog, or maybe child's pose, or if you really loved dolphin, that's always an option too. Dolphin pose is fun for some people. I understand that all. On your next inhale, come to down dog if you're not already there. And then everybody exhale, just root down into this downward facing dog. Rise up to the tiptoes here, look forward. Exhale, bend your knees and spring forward, so hop. Yeah. Bend your knees, chair pose, reach your arms up. As you exhale, come onto the balls of your feet. Lift your heels up. Little core work today. Reach your hands forward. Start to come down to your bottom. Navasana Bow Pose. You're going to start with your fingertips down. Leave your knees together. You can hold the backs of your thighs if your low back is sensitive. Otherwise, try to straighten the legs. Flex the quads. Reach the hands forward. Lift, lift, lift. Good. Hold for 3. Lift the chest a little more for 2. For 1, as you exhale, feet down, you can use your hands or not to rock forward, right into chair again. And then stand all the way up. Exhale, open the chest. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come lower. Yes, we're repeating it. That's kind of the theme of the class. Come down to your bottom. Move right into Navasana Bow Pose. You can hold on to your thighs or straighten the legs, straighten the arms. Hold for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, feet down, roll forward. You can use your hands or not. As you come up into chair, breathe in and then breathe out as you stand. Practice the arms open. Last time, inhale, chair pose. Exhale, come all the way down. Heels lift. Reach the arms forward as you sit the buns back. Bow pose. And hold here for 3, for 2, for 1. Exhale, feet down. Roll forward. Hands reach. Come into chair. Stand all the way up. Open the arms. Arch the back. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Nice job. Step your feet wide here. We're going to make a big wide-legged stance. Toes slightly turn in. Take your hands behind your back. Interlace them. Puff up the heart here and fold forward. Let your head drop down. And so Pasarita Padamanasana C. Stay in this forward bend, but simply switch the interlace of your fingers. So whichever thumb is on top, switch it. That means you're going to have to move the rest of your fingers too. Just notice what your habitual pattern is. Bringing awareness and attention to what our habits are is a big part of the yoga practice. Noticing if those habits and patterns actually serve us or if there's something that we can change to make improvements or advancements somewhere, or just exploration. Go ahead, float your hands down. Push into your fingertips here. Keep your left hand down and reach your right arm up. You're gonna find a twist. Good. So option 1, stay here. Option 2, right arm goes behind your back. Option 3, reach your left hand for your right leg and continue to twist. Look up. Good. If the arms wrap behind the back, release the right arm first, then lower the right hand down, then release the left arm and just switch sides. Coming into the twist on the opposite side, yeah. So option 1, just stay right here, twisting to the left. Option 2, wrap left arm behind the back. Option 3, right arm reaches for left leg. Keep spiraling chest up. Good. Beautiful. You guys look like pretzel-y, some of you. Good. That's really good. Awesome. So the arms behind the back, that releases first. Reach that left arm up. Lower the left hand down. And then just a little counter pose for that. Release the right arm up. And then lower it down. Turn your toes out, your heels in. And we're going to bounce left and right. So keep your hands on the mat. Unless you want to work your core and your back more. If you want to do that and your legs, put your hands at heart center and really lift your chest by using the muscles on your back body. Good. You can make ninja arms if you want. Make it fun. Right? There you go. Or maybe bow and arrow. Good. Couple more. Again, hands down or up, does not matter. Next time you bounce to the right, we're going to stay there. So bounce to the right, turn yourself into a lizard, back knee down, wiggle your right foot to the right and lower your elbows down if you can. If elbows are too much, stay on your hands. But really see what you can do about stretching the heart forward. Good. See if you can keep that left elbow down and bend your left leg. Maybe reach back and hold onto the left foot with the right hand. Finding a twist. Yeah. There it is. Lean the head and chest back if you have that. So spiral your forehead up. Good. Soften the shoulder. Nice. Good. Slowly release it. Letting that left leg go. Walk your hands back in on the inside edge of the right foot. Shift your hips back. Flex the right toes and stretch your arms forward. Drop your head down. It's a version of Hanumanasana. If you would like, you can come into a deeper version of Hanumanasana, that splits pose, stretching your right leg forward, left leg back. If you have a block or a pillow you want to put underneath, that can be helpful. You can always prop yourself up on that front leg, maybe come to a split. And try to lift the forehead if you're moving into that. So even if you're in a harder or maybe a more intense stretch, just lift the head and then slowly bring the leg back wherever you're at. Stretch the arms forward and find a down dog. Just for a moment, release everything. Try to notice the difference between your right and left sides. And simply from here, step your right foot forward again. Walk your hands towards the long edge of the mat. One more time to bounce side to side. So there's that ninja-like pose, right? Again, hands down or up. You could even play with leaving them out to the side. Take a couple more bounces. Next time you come to the left, walk your hands on the inside edge of the left foot, move into a lizard. Right leg comes down. Walk the hands forward and down if you can. Try to soften the muscles in the face. Good. Relax the jaw. If it's possible, twist your left arm back. Reach for the back of the mat. Maybe bend your right knee and hold on to that right foot with your left hand. If you have that, turn your forehead up, lean your head and chest back. Good, Sarah. Nice. Good job, Piper. Give it a go again. You got it. Good. Kick the foot back a little more, Catherine. Yeah. Good. Release it slowly. Both hands on the inside edge of the left foot. Push your hips back. Hands go forward. Half Hanuman. So left leg is straight. Hands are reaching forward. You can stay here. having that hamstring stretch, or move into a larger version of the split. Again, block or no block is fine. Just wiggling, seeing where your edge is at. Explore. Straightening both legs if you want. You can always wedge the block underneath or pillow. Maybe reach the arms up if you're using a block. Just one more breath. And then start to pull the hips back, release that left leg, and just come into a child's pose. Release the hands. Let the head drop down. Inhale, ripple your spine forward. And then exhale, come down to the belly. You're going to stretch your hands behind you, pick your legs and arms up. Stay here or bend your knees, hold on to your ankles or your feet. Start by dropping your head down. Wiggle your knees closer together so you can come into Dhanurasana Bow Pose. Kick your feet up and back. Keep your gaze forward. Press the pelvis down. Good. On the exhale, release. Bring your legs down. Bring your hands in front of your face. Drop your head onto your hands. Forehead on your hands. And you can let your knees be bent and just swaying side to side. Or straighten the legs. So we'll try this one more time. You always have the option, whichever one works for you. So start by straightening the arms, straightening the legs. Arms reach behind you first. Good, palms up, nice. Lift your chest, lift your legs, lift your arm bones. Press your pelvis down. Good, feel the strength of your back muscles lifting. Now bend your knees. Try to clasp hold of the outer edge of your ankles or your feet. Good. Let your head drop first. Wiggle your knees closer together. Then kick the feet up and back. Yes, there it is. Don't crunch your neck. So just lift the gaze by gazing off the tip of the nose. Good. One more breath here. You can rock if you want. That feels good. And then release, hands down, forehead down on your hands. This is called Navasana pose with the forehead on the hands. Take 3 very deep breaths. Feel your belly pushing into the floor as you breathe in. Feel it move away from the floor as you breathe out. Navasana, crocodile pose, is so good to do if you're ever feeling overwhelmed. If you have a day that's just too much or a moment. The pressure of the belly on the floor, really soothing to the central nervous system. The downward facing positioning helps you turn a little bit more inward, less external stimulation. Take one more breath here. And slowly start to lift up, bringing your hands by your ribs. Peel your chest up, gentle. And then exhale back to down dog. Last down dog for the day. Take a breath in, rest your tiptoes. Breath out, you can walk or hop to the top. Bringing your feet to the floor, coming into a seated position. Stretch your feet forward. Reach your arms up here. And then bring your right leg on the inside, right foot on the inside of the left leg. You can use your hands to help. Flex your left toes, reach up, exhale, fold forward. Just hold on to whatever you can. And on the inhale, come up. Lift your right knee up, a little space between your right foot and your left thigh. Twist to the right, reaching the right arm back. Left arm can cross over your right knee if you like. And slowly unwind, counter pose, twisting the opposite direction. leg forward and switch sides. So left foot to the inside edge of the right leg, reach the arms up, turn your chest towards your straight front leg and lower down. Soften the shoulders, soften the elbows. One more complete breath here. Slowly come up. Let your left knee come up, left foot a little bit of space between the foot and the thigh. Twist towards the back of the mat. Left hand goes back, right arm up and over your left leg if it's possible. And go ahead and undo it. Counter pose, opposite direction. And then come back to the front. Stretch your legs forward here, bounce them out for a moment. Little bend in the knees, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Hold on to whatever you can, shins, ankles, or feet. Some of you might be able to interlace your hands around your feet. If you do that, soft elbows, soft shoulders. And slowly lift up. Stretch your legs out to the side. Careful if you have someone next to you. Open your arms and lift them up. Lean over to the right side. Gaze out underneath your left arm. And slowly come up and switch sides. So chest spirals open and up. Good, come all the way up. Reach your arms up, and then as you exhale, bring your hands to touch in front of the heart. Notice how you have to use the back strength to sit up tall here. And stretch your fingertips down. For some of you, you're gonna stay right here. Others, you're gonna slowly tiptoe the fingertips forward. Keep your feet flexed, and just keep crawling the hands forward. Maybe drop the head down to the floor, the block. Letting yourself soften, release, relax. If you're craving something really different and crazy, you can slide your right arm underneath your right leg, your left arm underneath your left leg. Turn one side of your face to the floor. It's a variation of the forward bend. If your arms are under your legs, release them, stretch them forward, and then crawl the hands in and up. Good. Let the legs close up here, bouncing them out again. Bring the soles of the feet together, knees apart, coming into butterfly pose. Hold on to your feet with your hands, open them up like a book, and then fold forward any amount. Let the head drop down. And inhale, come up. Use your hands to help assist your knees closed. And we'll roll down to our backs. So rolling down to your back. Right away, you'll let your knees squeeze into your chest. Just rock side to side. Keep your knees in, breathe in. And then as you breathe out, drop the knees to the right. Open your left arm out, creating a twist. Look up or out over your left arm. Slowly come up, bring the knees back in, breath in, straighten up. If your low back is sensitive, slide your hands underneath your hips. Otherwise, hands will just stay on the floor as you lift your legs. Those of you that have a shoulder stand in your practice, go ahead and take it. Otherwise, just leave your legs floating up. You can even let them just wave around as if you were floating in the water. Again, connecting to that wave-like quality. If you're in shoulder stand, you're pressing the feet up towards the sky. Shins are pressing towards the top of the mat. Hips pressing back towards your face or forward, depending on how you look at it. Good. If you're in shoulder stand and you want to take plow pose, feet behind the head, keep your gaze right at your belly. Hands can be at the low back. If your neck is sensitive at all, reach your arms up by your feet. That will help lessen the intensity on the neck. Good. Wherever you're at, slowly start to roll out. Bring your knees in. And just roll down one vertebra at a time. And find a happy baby. Soles of the feet to the sky. Good. Elbows on the insides of the legs. Your hands are holding onto the outsides of the legs or maybe the outsides of the feet. The more you rock and the more you smile, the better the pose is. Yeah. If there's any other posture you feel you need to complete your practice, feel free to move into it. Otherwise, we're going to move right into Shavasana. So bringing the knees in, take a breath in. I like to lift my head towards my knees. And then breath out, open your legs out, flap your arms open, palms spiral up. And just close your eyes. Resting here, relaxing here, bringing the awareness back to the breath. Noticing that wave, the flow of breath in, flow of breath out. See if you can feel a sense of renewal, of lightness as the wave of breath rolls in. Sense of release and relaxation melting down as the breath rolls out. You might even envision yourself just floating on the water here, letting the body be that relaxed. Knowing that when you try to float in the water, if you become rigid, you actually sink. You have to relax to be carried, to be supported. I'm doing less here. Softening more and more. As you continue to rest today, I have a little quote from Clea Wade for you from her book, Heart Talk. And it says, "May your first love last forever. P.S. You are your first love. Take care of yourself." Knowing the love that we show ourselves easily extends out to the love that we can share with others. It's like a little light we turn on inside of ourselves. And we take time to tune into what we're feeling, to really feel from the inside out what is there, to pay attention to it with truth, with compassion. We can show ourselves love and radiate that love, that compassion, that truth out to others, letting them in turn be more truthful, more compassionate, more loving. It is a ripple effect. With each inhale, feel your being, your whole body brighten here. With each exhale, again, just softening, relaxing. And may you continue to feel this brightness throughout your Saturday and all of the weekend. Start to wiggle your fingers and toes here. Rock your head from side to side, and then take a really big breath in. An open mouth exhale. Start to reach the arms up over the head. Stretch your legs, stretch your feet. Nice morning stretch, and then hug your knees into your chest. Give yourself a well-deserved hug, and roll to your right side. Pausing in the fetal position just for a moment of stillness and of gratitude. Start to use the strength of your arms to push up to a comfortable seat. Letting your gaze be downward and soft, or closing the eyes completely once you're still. Bring the palms together in front of the heart space here, and together we'll seal in the benefits of our practice with the breath. So go ahead and let go of all the air. And take a very deep, nourishing breath in. Fill up, feel light, and breath out, let it go. And thank you so much for sharing your time and your practice and good energy with me and with one another. Happy Saturday, everyone. Namaste. Okay. Well, bye, guys. Thank you again.
Thank you.
Bye.
Have a
Thank
good
you.
weekend.